Can you even see that I have cat ears? Like, it's kind of the point. Hey guys! So today I want to show you a slightly different side of me because we are going full-on make-believe today. I want to do another little mini tutorial based on Tarte's new Make Believe in Yourself collection, which I thought was an awesome idea. So I've got my Overwatch shirt on today, I've got my cat ears on today, and I want to show you guys a couple of new products that I purchased last week when the collection launched. And as you can tell, I have no eye makeup on again. I have done the rest of my face except my eyes and my highlight because we are going to be using the new Tarte Make Believe in Yourself Eye and Cheek palette today. Tarte palettes are usually really great about having a giant mirror in their packaging, and this one is no exception. I love that about theirs. And this comes with 10 shades and a highlighter in the middle, and they are all super metallic and super shiny and beautiful. If you guys have seen Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, I'm basically a niffler. If it's shiny, I want it. I wanted this. What I want to do with this palette today is kind of take you through a short tutorial based on one of the characters from Overwatch right here, and that's Symmetra. The best way to test out a palette is to go for the shades that tend to have the hardest time being really bold and beautiful, and that's usually for me the blues and greens. Now this one here has 3 shades that I'm looking at: Dream, Mystic, and Fairy, and those are all really similar to what Symmetra wears in Overwatch. So we're going to try to do a little tutorial based on her. So for our first shade, we're going to start with the only matte shade that comes in this palette, and that is Myth right here. Any fluffy crease brush will do, and we're going to put this all in the crease and on the lid. We're going to use this as our transition shade and kind of just use it as a base for all of our other colors. Next, what I really want to do with this is use just these 3 shades right here. They are the more blue and green shades, and that's a little more Symmetra from Overwatch. So I think I'm going to go in with Mystic first on a flat brush. This is just an e.l.f. brush from like Walgreens or CVS or whatever. They're great. They're $1 and they are amazing if you're starting out. I'm pretty sure I've had these for like 5 years and they're still going strong. So just because it isn't expensive doesn't mean that they aren't awesome. So you're going to go ahead and take a little bit of Mystic on your flat brush, and we're going to put this all over the lid. It's a really pretty shade. I did just get quite a bit of fallout from it. Oh my god, I have green! I just have green all over my face. Guess we're gonna do a green highlight today or something, because I have green all over my cheek. You can get up into your crease just a little bit, but don't go all the way up towards your brow bone. So far, I've only done one eye, but the pigmentation on this is really great. But the downside is you're getting a lot of fallout, even though I'm tapping this brush off before I'm putting it on my eye, and I'm still getting a ton of fallout. Like, I have a green cheek right now, so maybe we'll just be a mermaid today too. You know, we'll be an Overwatch cat mermaid. You know, who knows? Okay, So far, so good. So now, I want to go in, I think, with the color Dream, and I want to do it with a smaller fluffy brush. This is one that came in a set of 10, I think, from Amazon. It's BS Mall, and I think the set was like $11.99, and it's also an amazing starter set if you're just learning how to do makeup. They give you just enough options in the set to really start to experiment without overwhelming you. So that's why it's pretty awesome. So we're going to take the shade here, Dream, which is the more turquoise shade. And just take a little bit on this fluffy brush. And blow that one off because I don't want any more green cheeks. And we're going to put this right in the middle. I should really be able to see this more on my eyes than I am now. I mean, I guess I could try it wet, but it's really different in the pan. I just thought it would show up a little more. Whoa, okay, I have a lot of fallout here. And I should have done this for St. Patrick's Day. I'm just going to be green. For our third metallic shade on our lid, we're going to go in with this blue shade here called Fairy. And I'm taking a little more compact fluffy brush. This is the AOA Studio E112. These are only $1 online. All of their brushes are $1. So if you want a big fluffy brush for your face or a little precise one for your eyes, they're all $1. And they're really good quality for $1, and they're also really good for beginners. So, okay, so that shade seemed to have pretty good pigmentation. It didn't have as much fallout as those green shades. And what we've done now at this point is that first shade that we used on our lid is the lightest shade of the three. So all you see right here now is the lightest shade. You've worked your way to a slightly darker shade in the middle, and now you have this real deep shade at the end, and it looks absolutely beautiful. These are beautiful colors. I'm a little still disappointed in that green shade in the middle. I don't know why it wasn't as pigmented as the others. But what we're going to do now is take a clean fluffy brush. Don't use the one that you used earlier. This is the Wet n Wild, I don't know what the name of it is. It's just a Wet n Wild fluffy brush. It's like $1. And run this right in between your lid and your crease to start blending all of those colors together a little bit so you don't have any harsh lines from each color. So now what I want to do is take that darker blue shade that we had on the outer corner and start running that down on your lower lash line. I think, So to go on your bottom lash line, I'm going to use the Morphe M431. Any little pencil brush for this will do great. You just want a brush with a really small head to be more precise down here. Since we've had a lot of fallout from the other shades, this is even more important to be extra precise. I don't want any more colors on my face right now. And just start running this along your lower lash line. And you can get the intensity a little more on the outer corner and then start making the pigmentation a little lighter as you go in. And don't go all the way to your tear duct. Why don't we try to stop about 3/4 of the way in, because we can do something really light and shiny on that inner little quarter. Okay, so our eyes are basically done at this point. If you're not comfortable going in with any kind of liner, it is totally okay to stop. You are a mermaid princess right now, and you look amazing. If you are comfortable doing a little bit extra, I think a winged liner would look amazing with this, just to kind of amp up that intensity. So, now the question is, what color? I think we're going to go with a plain black liner today because the contrast between the black and all of the metallic colors is really going to make this stand out even more. So I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. And I'm not sure how intense we want to go with this, but we'll find out in just a second. I am noticing that this liner is having a much harder time going over these metallic colors than basically any other eyeshadow I've tried this on before. So I don't know if it's the liner, it could be me, I'm bad, I don't know. But it's kind of slipping and sliding all over my eye. I've never had this happen before, so it's kind of a mess. No. So I really had a lot of problems trying to get this liner on top of that eyeshadow. I thought maybe it was me or my liner was running out, but I just tested it a bunch on my hand and it looks great. So I'm thinking it really doesn't like the texture of this eyeshadow very much. I'm really not sure, but this is really strange. I've never seen this happen with literally any other shadow I've ever tried this liner with. So we're just going to kind of leave it there. It doesn't look terrible. This one's not quite where I want it to be, but that's okay. We're going to put some mascara on, and we'll be right back, and we'll be finished. Okay, we are back. Mascara's on. The eyes look good. Now, the last touch is to go ahead and go back in to this shade right here in the middle, that illuminating shade, and just run it just a little bit on our cheekbones. And I'm actually going to use an angled brush from Wet n Wild because I don't like going all the way in towards my nose. It just makes me look oilier than I am, quicker than I really do get oily. It just looks like a mess. So this brush really helps me stay right here on like that outer half of my cheekbone rather than the fan brush, which a lot of people use and ends up all the way up in here towards my nose and I look like an oily mess. So we're not going to do that. I'm just going to take a little bit on this angled Wet n Wild brush and we're just going to run it right here on that outer half of my cheekbone. Oh, that is so pretty. The nice thing about this highlight is it didn't really emphasize a lot of the texture that I already have on my face, so that was really wonderful. Final thoughts on this palette so far. The colors are beautiful. Like I said, I'm a sucker for anything metallic and sparkly. Niffler. But the fallout was kind of ridiculous. I know you probably can't see it very well, but all right here on this side, so basically where a highlight would normally go, I am blue and green and purple. I am all kinds of shades right now, and it's not coming off. It's there. It's stuck there. No. So I even tried taking a little fluffy brush during one of my little breaks just to see if I could get some of that color off. No. I basically just spread it around my face and now I'm even more blue and green than I was before. So that didn't really work. I don't really know how to reduce the fallout any more than I already did. I tapped the brush off and I blew off the extra that was still on the brush after tapping it, and it didn't help. It still ended up all over my cheekbone. But the colors were amazing. That one in the middle that I used didn't quite have the pigmentation that I wanted, but it's still beautiful. I just can't get over the massive amount of fallout that I had. And actually, oh my god, it is all over my shirt too. I am super shiny. Okay, oh my pants, oh my god. But wow, I am covered in blue and green glitter. So if we're going on a scale of 2 thumbs up, I would probably give it 1 thumb up just because of the fallout problem. You know, if you can use shadow shields or I guess protect yourself a little better from looking like a fairy, do it. Because, you know, the whole point of first impressions is to not be prepared for things like that. So that I can tell you guys, and you can be better prepared than I was. So I hope you enjoyed the first impression video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to try in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!